This video is going to cover some recent topics that were kind of overshadowed with all the PlayStation 5 news. First up, the PlayStation name change issue. It's not something that's affecting you and me who are just the regular folk, but rather verified accounts on PlayStation 4. You know, those accounts with the little checkmark by their name on their profiles. From my experience, I've only seen verified accounts for individuals in the gaming industry, but the point here is that it seems these people are having issues with changing their names. Giant Bomb editor-in-chief Jeff Gertzman recently had a discussion with GameSpot, and he said the following: "I cared in that I couldn't change my name because I was verified. I had to go through, well, whatever. I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to change my name to learn that all the good names were already taken." I'm assuming it's hard for verified accounts to change their names simply because with everything else, trophies, games, etc., they also probably have followers linked to those names as well and would have to get those readjusted to another name if they wanted to go through that change. But in the end, this doesn't affect you and me. Next up, crossplay blocking. We all know the case with Sony and crossplay at this point. It's a bit messy. Apparently, there's a new report going around about a statement that the credible Jason Schreier made on a recent Kotaku podcast where he revealed that Bungie wanted to implement cross-platform character transfers for Destiny 2 before last September, but Sony wasn't up for it because they wanted the Destiny franchise, the Destiny name, to be associated with PlayStation and nothing else. So cross-platform play would in their eyes hinder the branding, so they didn't want to go through with it. I get the business end of this, but I'm sure this is probably going to frustrate fans of the series. Moving on, we have the GameStop refund story. GameStop recently announced that they will now allow players to get full refunds on select games, and the first one of those games to get this option is Days Gone, which is a PS4 exclusive, which comes out next Friday. How this works is that players will have up to 48 hours to return a game, so in theory you can play a game, finish it, and return it based on this policy. Days Gone is a game that'll take players probably longer than 2 days, longer than 48 hours to complete, so that could be GameStop's strategy, essentially providing this policy for games that would probably on average take players longer than 2 days to complete. It's interesting that this came out not long after Sony announced their inferior refund policy. It's also interesting that GameStop's first game to get this refund option is none other than a PlayStation exclusive. It could just be a coincidence, but I can't stop my brain from noticing these points. And the last story of this video is that the people over at Naughty Dog have revealed that The Last of Us 2's final scene has been filmed. It seems like this game could really drop this year, and at this point this is another piece of news to add to the pile that is Last of Us 2 releasing in 2019. But what do you think of GameStop's refund policy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It really supports the page and I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every other day except days where there's something really interesting and I'll just post a video on that day. I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body obliterate, harass, and destroy the comment section with "You Can Do It." And this is in reference to the Last of Us 2 Naughty Dog team, obviously, and them probably or possibly likely to drop Last of Us 2 this year, and we can finally stop talking about it. So destroy the comment section with "You Can Do It," and this is towards the Naughty Dog team working on The Last of Us 2. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.